Christmas shopping can feel like a minefield for anyone trying to cut down on waste. Does it have to mean piles of plastic or mountains of wrapping paper? Definitely not. Eco-friendly Christmas gifts can be beautiful, practical, and even kinder on your wallet. Imagine gifts that grow, decorate, or can be enjoyed again and again without leaving a trail of trash behind. You'll find clever ideas here for every friend, from the keen gardener to the coffee lover. Ready to make this holiday season greener and brighter? Beeswax wrap bundles, decorated with dried orange slices and pine cones, make for a practical and thoughtful gift. These wraps keep leftovers fresh without relying on plastic. Plus, the citrus scent mixed with pine cones brings a festive, natural touch. Who knew sustainability could look and smell this good? However, beeswax wraps aren't ideal for everything. They can't be used for raw meat or very hot foods. Still, their reuse and compostability make them a smart choice. Add some homemade cookies inside the wraps for an extra personal twist. Your recipient will appreciate the creativity and care. Wrapping gifts in upcycled fabric furoshiki is both stylish and sustainable. Instead of using paper that gets tossed, give each gift a double purpose. The fabric wrap becomes part of the present, ideal for scarves, napkins, or even next year's wrapping. Why let beautiful cloth go to waste? Choosing old shirts, handkerchiefs, or thrifted fabric keeps things personal and eco-friendly. A simple square, a quick knot, and you've created something memorable. No tape, no trash, just a thoughtful touch. Friends might even copy your idea. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, after all. Hand-poured soy candles in reusable glass jars bring warmth to any holiday gathering. The clean burn of soy wax means no harsh chemicals in your home. Plus, the jars can be used later for spices or desk supplies. Who needs extra packaging waste when you can give something practical? Natural twine adds a rustic charm, turning a simple candle into a thoughtful present. This small touch shows you care about the planet and your loved ones. Choosing gifts like these encourages less waste and more creativity. Imagine the stories people will tell about reusing those jars next year. Think greeting cards are just paper clutter? Plantable seed paper cards flip that idea on its head. After the holidays, your recipient can plant the card and watch wildflowers or herbs sprout. It's a simple way to give twice. First with your words, then with a blooming reminder of your thoughtfulness. Not every seed paper card works as well as advertised, though. Some use seeds that never germinate or paper packed too tight. Look for brands with clear planting instructions and positive reviews. This little swap can save trees and reduce landfill waste, all while bringing a smile months after Christmas. Homemade bath salts in corked glass tubes make a simple, thoughtful present. Add cedar sprigs for a fresh, woodsy aroma. These gifts require minimal packaging, reducing waste. You don't need fancy skills. Mix Epsom salt, baking soda, and essential oils. Presentation matters, but sincerity and care matter more. Let's be honest, some folks might prefer store-bought brands, yet many will appreciate your effort and the natural ingredients. Offer a personal touch by attaching handwritten labels with instructions. Swapping plastic for glass shows you care, both for the recipient and the planet. It's a win-win. Organic cotton tote bags with pressed botanicals deliver both style and conscience. They're reusable, biodegradable, and avoid the plastic waste of typical gift bags. Each bag becomes a conversation piece, blending practicality with natural art. Who wouldn't want a carry-all that makes grocery runs feel a bit more charming? Still, they're not without drawbacks. Organic cotton demands more water than conventional cotton, and pressed botanicals may fade over time. Clean the bags gently and use them often. Reusable totes only help if they don't collect dust in your closet. Thoughtful use keeps the eco-friendly promise alive. A refillable bamboo travel mug makes an excellent gift for those who want style without waste. It's sturdy, lightweight, and biodegradable. Paired with fair trade coffee, you highlight both environmental care and ethical sourcing. Who wouldn't want their morning brew guilt-free and handsomely packaged? Still, consider personal preferences. Not everyone drinks coffee or likes bamboo's feel. If you know your recipient's habits, this duo sends a clear, thoughtful message. I care about you and the planet. It's a small step, but meaningful gestures often spark bigger changes. DIY herb garden kits in recycled wooden crates make practical, eco-friendly gifts. These kits let people grow fresh basil, mint, or thyme right in their kitchen. Reused wood cuts waste and gives each crate a rustic look. Who doesn't love cooking with herbs they grew themselves? Some assembly is required, but that's half the fun. Recipients gain a useful skill and a greener home. Plus, these kits encourage less plastic use and teach sustainable habits. If you're worried about gift originality, don't be. Few presents are as handy, green, and personal as this. Personalized reusable water bottles in earthy pastel colors make practical and stylish gifts. These bottles reduce single-use plastic waste and fit seamlessly into anyone's daily routine. Imagine a friend's name etched onto a sage green bottle, thoughtful, functional, and eco-conscious. They're dishwasher safe, lightweight, and easy to take anywhere. However, some may find limited color choices a bit dull if they prefer bold shades. Still, the soft tones blend well with most outfits and settings, appealing to minimalists and trendsetters alike. If you want a gift that stands out for its usefulness, these bottles easily check that box. Natural soap bars, wrapped in linen and tied with jute string, send a subtle message. Caring for others and the planet needn't cost the earth. These gifts feel personal, look charming, and skip plastic altogether. They're gentle on skin and biodegradable. Can your average gift set claim the same? Of course, not everyone loves a soap bar. Some folks might yearn for gadgets or something flashier, but these bars offer an honest, earthy appeal. If you want to give thoughtfully without waste, they're a smart pick. Plus, you can even choose scents and textures to match your loved one's taste. Mason jar cookie mixes make thoughtful, waste-conscious gifts. Layer dry ingredients for cookies in a glass jar, top with a cinnamon stick, and tie on a simple leaf-shaped tag. Recipients get homemade flavor and reusable packaging. Who wouldn't smile at a gift that's both practical and easy on the planet? This idea isn't perfect, though. Glass jars use more energy to produce and ship than plastic, so local sourcing matters. Adding a handwritten recipe or baking tip on the tag adds a warm, personal touch. Small tweaks like these turn a basic jar into an eco-friendly holiday treat. Hand-knitted chunky scarves crafted from sustainable wool make a thoughtful present. They offer warmth and comfort without harming the environment. Choosing renewable wool supports responsible farming. Imagine gifting a soft, cozy accessory that also reduces plastic waste. Recipients appreciate the personal touch and the planet benefits too. Before buying, check for certifications like GOTS or Oecotex. These labels indicate ethical sourcing and eco-friendly dyes. While handmade scarves can cost more, their durability and story outshine mass-produced options. Is giving something meaningful and planet-friendly not worth a small splurge? Sometimes the warmest gesture is also the greenest. Wildflower seed balm ornaments offer an inventive twist on holiday giving. Hang them on your tree, then plant them when spring arrives. These gifts bring a splash of color to gardens while encouraging pollinators. Plus, they're fuss-free. Just toss, water, and watch nature do its thing. On the flip side, recipients with strict HOA rules or no yard may find them less handy. Still, most people can use a planter or gift them forward. It's a small gesture that can spark curiosity about gardening and environmental care, all wrapped up in festive cheer. Solar-powered fairy lights in glass bottles blend charm with eco-awareness. They soak up sunlight by day, then twinkle softly at night, creating a cozy mood without extra electricity. Gift them to a friend who loves ambiance but hates waste. They're reusable, and unlike regular lights, they won't drive up your energy bill. However, remember that solar lights need sunlight to recharge. They might not work as well in darker winter months or windowless rooms. Still, for most people, they offer a gentle, practical sparkle that brightens evenings and conversations without leaving a dent in the planet or your conscience. Locally sourced honey jars with mini wooden dippers strike a sweet balance between thoughtful and practical. Supporting nearby beekeepers keeps your gift sustainable and reduces the miles your present travels. Plus, the mini dipper adds a touch of charm, perfect for drizzling on toast or stirring into tea. Some people worry about allergies or don't use honey, so consider asking before gifting. Still, for most, honey offers a delightful treat that lasts. It's a simple way to sprinkle a bit of nature onto someone's breakfast while backing eco-friendly practices. Swap wasteful wrapping paper for reusable produce bags, dressed up with pine needles and twigs. It's a thoughtful gesture that looks festive, smells like winter, and cuts down on trash. Why not let your gift's wrapping be part of the present? It saves trees, and your friends get a practical extra. Some folks might grumble about missing shiny bows, but the charm of natural decorations usually wins them over. Plus, reusable bags last longer than glossy paper and can carry groceries for months. If you want a truly thoughtful, greener gift, this approach is tough to beat. Clay diffusers paired with essential oils and eucalyptus sprigs make thoughtful green gifts. They require no electricity, last for months, and offer a natural scent without synthetic chemicals. Imagine a desk or bedside table brightened by a handcrafted diffuser, eco-conscious, functional, and stylish. These gifts show you care both for people and the planet. However, scent preferences can be personal. Some recipients may find eucalyptus overpowering or essential oils too strong. Offer a mix of oils or include a gentle option like lavender. This way, everyone can enjoy a subtle touch of nature, customized to their own comfort. Secondhand books make meaningful gifts, carrying stories both in their pages and their past owners. Pairing them with bookmarks crafted from scrap fabric adds a personal touch while reducing waste. Imagine the delight of unwrapping a novel, marked by a quirky, upcycled strip of cloth that whispers, "Someone cared." Choosing this option supports thrift shops and keeps textiles from the landfill. It's affordable, thoughtful, and eco-conscious. The only downside? You might not find the latest bestseller, but a classic or hidden gem often sparks deeper conversation. Isn't it time we valued originality over shiny store-bought perfection? Old road maps make brilliant gift wrap. They tell a story while reducing waste. Pair them with biodegradable ribbon for a finishing touch that won't stick around in a landfill. Who knew yesterday's travels could become tomorrow's festive surprise? Friends will notice your creativity and your commitment to the environment. This method isn't perfect for large, oddly shaped gifts. Creases and tears can happen. However, most gifts fit well, and the map's unique patterns spark curiosity. Next time you wrap, ask yourself, why use new paper when adventure is waiting in your recycle bin? Bamboo cutlery sets wrapped in festive muslin pouches offer a practical, eco-conscious gift choice. They cut down on single-use plastics and look charming on the dinner table. Imagine packing a lunch or picnic with lightweight, sustainable utensils that spark conversation. Plus, the muslin pouch keeps everything tidy and adds a personal touch. Some may argue bamboo isn't as durable as stainless steel. That's true for heavy-duty use, but for everyday snacks or travel, these sets shine. They're biodegradable, reusable, and easy to clean. Want to support the environment and delight your friends? This gift does both, without costing the earth. Tiny potted succulents, dressed with twine and rosemary sprigs, offer a breath of fresh air for your holiday gifting. These living gifts require little care, making them a smart choice for busy friends. Plus, the rosemary adds a festive scent and can be snipped for cooking year-round. Giving plants isn't just thoughtful, it's practical. Unlike plastic trinkets, succulents last and grow, making waste a non-issue. However, remember not everyone has a green thumb. Adding a simple care tag can prevent droopy surprises and keep your eco-friendly intentions alive. Scented soy wax melts packaged in recycled paper envelopes tick several eco-conscious boxes. They skip the plastic, support renewable soy farming, and bring a cozy aroma to any home. Gifting these shows thoughtfulness, both for your loved one and for the environment. Who wouldn't want a guilt-free dose of festive fragrance? One caveat, some soy melts still use synthetic fragrances. Check the label for natural essential oils if purity matters to you. Also, recycled envelopes look rustic, but might be less flashy than glossy packaging. Still, the gift's charm lies in its simplicity and planet-friendly approach. Less glitz, more green. Surprise your loved ones this Christmas with an eco-friendly picnic set packaged in a simple craft paper box. This gift cuts down on plastic waste and encourages outdoor gatherings. Who wouldn't appreciate reusable cutlery, plates, and cups that look good and help the planet? It's practical and thoughtful. Of course, some picnic sets include bamboo or stainless steel items which last longer than their plastic cousins. Don't forget, craft paper packaging is compostable. Just remember, a picnic set is only as green as the user. Washing and reusing beats tossing after a single outing every time. Aromatic herbal tea, blends, and glass vials make a thoughtful and eco-friendly Christmas gift. Glass vials are reusable and recyclable, reducing plastic waste. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint offer relaxation and wellness. Who wouldn't appreciate a cozy cup during winter? It's a small gesture with a big impact. Of course, not everyone is a tea drinker, so consider your recipient's preferences. Still, these gifts are visually appealing and practical. Pairing the vials with a handwritten note or reusable infuser adds a personal touch. Give something soothing, sustainable, and simple without breaking the bank or harming the planet. Minimalist wooden ornaments featuring pressed foliage strike a fine balance between elegance and sustainability. These decorations rarely overwhelm a tree, but instead add subtle charm. Who needs glitter and plastic when a slice of maple and a fern sprig can speak volumes? Plus, they're compostable after the holidays. Pressing foliage into wood isn't just easy, it's meaningful. Each ornament becomes a small memory of nature, shaped by hand rather than machine. Want to make them personal? Use leaves from a favorite walk or garden. One potential drawback: they're delicate, so careful storage is a must. Imagine gifting someone a jar of homemade body scrub topped with a cinnamon stick and sprig of holly. It smells like December mornings and feels personal. These jars use natural ingredients, reusable containers, and zero plastic wrap, so your present is gentle on both skin and planet. Making these gifts is simple. Mix sugar, coconut oil, and a dash of cinnamon. Spoon into clean jars, seal, and tie with twine. Add a cinnamon stick and holly for flair. Who needs big box packaging when you can give something handmade, fragrant, and waste-free? Your friends will thank you, and so will the earth. Imagine gifting cookies, but with a twist, each batch wrapped in linen, finished with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a touch of pine. This combo doesn't just smell festive, it skips the plastic and waste. Friends appreciate the thoughtful flavors and reusable wrapping. Who wouldn't want a zero-waste treat? Sure, linen costs more than paper, and pine needles can be messy, yet the charm and scent of this wrapping outshine any inconvenience. The gift feels personal, and the materials can be reused or composted. It's a small step, but meaningful for anyone who cares about the planet. Choosing eco-friendly Christmas gifts makes a real difference, not just for your loved ones, but for the planet. Imagine the smiles when your gift keeps on giving, whether it's a blooming card or a reusable tote. Small swaps lead to big change. Ready to wrap up your shopping with greener options? Take inspiration from these ideas and try one or two this year. Your actions plant seeds for a kinder holiday season. After all, isn't a cleaner earth the best gift we can share?